Hi everybody, welcome back for another episode of Dad Gym Life. I'm Bill Hassler, and today we're going to talk about taking care of your body because you only get one. First off, like, subscribe, bell icon, all that stuff. My greatest fear in life is being stuck in my own body. And I actually have some experience with this. When I was younger, I suffered from what's called sleep paralysis. And if you're thinking that that's as terrifying as it sounds, it definitely is. I thought that it was normal, so I never asked anybody about it. I never talked about it, and it didn't happen all the time. I think in my life, it's probably happened to me, 20 or 30 times. And it hasn't happened to me in probably at least 10 years, right? But sleep paralysis is where you wake up. You might even be able to see. You can definitely hear, and you know where you are, and you're conscious, but you cannot move. And your mind is thinking, why can't I move? And you start panicking, and you get anxiety, and all you want to do is move. And for some reason, I would always think, if I could just move my foot. And I would think, why can't I move my foot? And eventually, I would move my foot. Obviously, because I'm here today moving, right? And I don't know how long it lasted. It could have been 1 second, it could have been 20 seconds, it could have been a minute, right? I don't think it was ever more than a minute, but it's the most terrifying 1 second, 10 seconds, or minute of my life. So I am terrified of being stuck in my own body. And you may or may not know, but I also had a debilitating accident where I was stuck under a wall, and that was terrifying because I couldn't move and I was conscious for the whole thing. And then after they got me out from under the wall, I couldn't use my legs for a little while, and then I got to use a walker, and then I got to use crutches, and now I can run and swim and jump and snowboard and fight and all that stuff. But I've had a limited experience with the whole being trapped in my body thing, and it terrifies me. But as it turns out, anybody can be trapped in their own body. And you don't have to have sleep paralysis. You don't have to have a terrible construction accident. You just have to not take care of your body. And it can happen at any age. Dark, right? I love wearing shirts that start conversations. And I was wearing this shirt, take care of your body, you only get one. And I was going into the grocery store one day, and I saw a man going in at the same time as me, and he was hefty. At least 100, probably closer to 150 pounds overweight. And when I saw him, I thought, I wonder what he's gonna think if he sees my shirt. And I kind of subconsciously avoided him when I was in the grocery store. Maybe I do love shirts that start conversations, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So I grab the things that I need and I go to the checkout line. And who is behind me in the checkout line? The same gentleman that had walked in the store at the same time as me. And it wasn't actually this take care of your body shirt, it was one that has it on the back. And so he's standing behind me, and he could definitely read it. And I'm putting my things up on the conveyor belt, and he turns to me and he says, "Where was that shirt 20 years ago?" And it was like, for me, it was a moment of clarity that it is something that I need to be sharing with people. And sometimes we need to hurt people's feelings. I wonder if 20 years ago, if somebody had said, "Hey, Gerald," or whatever the guy's name was, "you need to take care of your body," if it would have hurt his feelings, or if he would have listened. There's a scripture that says, "Reprove with sharpness, showing afterwards an increase of love." Sharpness in this case means like directness. But I fully believe that we need to help people and be direct, and sometimes hurt some feelings, showing afterwards an increase of love because we care about them, right? My dad's best friend, who passed away several years ago, he had all of these fantastic sayings, and one of them was, "The truth must be dealt with." So I believe that we need to care about people's feelings for sure, but we also need to be willing and thoughtful about sharing hurtful truths as kindly as possible, showing afterwards an increase of love. Ooh, you know what? I'm definitely going to do an entire video on quotes by Bill Sill because he has some phenomenal quotes. And I've spoken about this several times, but taking care of your body does not mean being beach ready or being like magazine cover ready. It means eating a little bit more of what we should and a little bit less of what we shouldn't. It means finding more opportunities to be active and less opportunities to be sedentary. And really the theme of taking care of your body is the theme of life, which is just try. That's pretty much it. I don't really have a question, but if you have anything you'd like to say, please put it in the comments below. If you haven't seen my video on the body mass index, you can watch that here. Is it superb or is it sucky? Also, I have a great video on mindset. I would know because I made the video. You can watch that here. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time.
Watch the videos.